Today I want to talk to you about one of the most incredible places I've ever visited, Sydney, Australia. It's a city known for its breathtaking natural beauty, iconic landmarks, and vibrant, diverse culture. From the moment I arrived, I could feel a unique energy that sets the city apart from others. Sydney isn't just a place to visit, it's a place that leaves a lasting impression. Whether you've dreamed of visiting Sydney or simply wondered what makes it such a sought-after destination, we'll explore its world-renowned landmarks, uncover the beauty of its beaches, and dive into the cultural diversity that defines this amazing city. By the end of this speech, I hope you'll see why Sydney should be at the top of your travel list. Speaking from personal experience, I've had the privilege of visiting Sydney, and it's a place that left a lasting mark on me. You may be wondering, why should college students care about Sydney? Well, Sydney is more than just a tourist spot. It offers a dynamic mix of art, culture, sustainability, and outdoor adventure, all things that resonate with many students. Whether you're planning a future vacation, considering studying abroad, or just seeking inspiration for your next trip, Sydney has something for everyone. Sydney stands out as one of the world's best travel destinations because of its iconic landmarks, stunning beaches, and diverse culture. Today I'll walk you through why the city is so special and why it should be on your travel radar. In this speech, I'll touch on how Sydney is striving to balance tourism with environmental sustainability, a topic that's increasingly relevant in today's world. Sydney is located on the southeastern coast of Australia in the capital of New South Wales. As one of the largest cities in Australia, it boasts a rich combination of natural beauty and urban sophistication. During my visit, I had the chance to experience everything from its towering skyscrapers to its tranquil beaches. Sydney is a city that blends modern with nature in a way that few places can. Sydney impacts not just tourists, but anyone interested in travel, sustainability, and cultural diversity. It plays a major role in global tourism, with millions visiting each year, which shapes both local culture and global perceptions of Australia. How Sydney handles its growth will be a model for cities worldwide dealing with the pressure of tourism. During my visit, I was in awe of the landmarks, like the Sydney Opera House and the Harbour Bridge, and also enjoyed some of Sydney's incredible beaches like Bondi and Coogee, but I also noticed a challenge facing the city. How can it maintain its natural beauty and cultural heritage while welcoming millions of tourists each year? Sydney's tourism is vital to its economy, but the environmental impact of such large crowds is a concern. Despite these concerns, Sydney is working hard to find solutions. From sustainable tourism initiatives to improving environmental practices, the city is taking active steps to protect its beauty. As a result, I left Sydney feeling hopeful that it would remain a global treasure for years to come. As I toured Sydney, I couldn't help but wonder, what makes Sydney so special? Why do so many people from all over the world choose to visit this city? This question intrigued me, and I set out to find answers. After all, Sydney isn't the only city with beautiful landmarks and beaches, so what makes it stand apart from the rest? This question came from my own curiosity. After hearing so much about Sydney's reputation as a top travel destination, I wanted to know the underlying reasons for its global appeal. I wanted to explore what truly makes the city one of the most incredible places to visit. This is a relevant question, especially for students who may be hesitant to make the long journey to Australia. The cost, travel time, and distance can be intimidating, so understanding what makes Sydney worth the effort could help you decide whether it's a destination worth your time and resources. With that in mind, let's take a closer look at some of the key reasons why Sydney is such a standout destination. Sydney's landmarks are a major part of what makes the city so special. The Sydney Opera House is one of the most recognizable buildings in the world. Its unique architectural design has made it a symbol of both Sydney and Australia. It's not just a stunning building, it's a cultural hub hosting performances from the opera to the ballet. Next to the Opera House stands the Sydney Harbour Bridge, another iconic structure. Visitors can climb the bridge for breathtaking views of the harbour and city. It's also an experience that lets you truly appreciate the scale of the city and its natural surroundings. Sydney is also famous for its beaches. Bondi Beach, for example, is not only known for its picturesque scenery, but it also represents Sydney's vibrant surfing culture. It's a perfect blend of outdoor adventure and relaxation. If you're a fan of scenic walks, the Bondi to Coogee Coastal Trail is one of the best. It offers sweeping ocean views and the chance to discover hidden beaches along the way. Sydney's cultural diversity is another factor that makes it unique. More than a third of its residents were born overseas, which has transformed the city into a melting pot of cultures. This diversity is reflected in the city's neighborhoods, food scene, and festivals. These key elements landmarks, beaches, and cultural diversity combine to create a travel experience that appeals to a wide range of interests. Sydney is not just about urban attractions, it's about the balance between nature, culture, and modern. This is what truly sets it apart. One of the challenges Sydney is facing is balancing tourism with environmental sustainability. With millions visiting each year, it's essential that the city manages its growth responsibly. In conclusion, Sydney is a top travel destination because of its iconic landmarks, stunning beaches, and vibrant multicultural society, but it's also a city that's actively addressing the challenges posed by tourism. By balancing growth and sustainability, Sydney serves as a model for other cities around the world. After hearing about the city and the uniqueness of Sydney, I hope some of you will consider it for your next trip, and if you ever get the chance to visit Sydney, I highly recommend it. From its iconic landmarks to its stunning beaches, there's something for everyone. You'll leave with memories that last a lifetime and a deeper appreciation for the incredible city.